right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're live here, Dome Valley Raceway here in Welton, Arizona, setting up for the fourth and final qualifying session of all of our heads-up classes, starting with top alcohol. Joshua Miner behind the wheel of the Chris Miner Racing top alcohol drags are entering the 777 supercharged Hemi machine. Currently sitting at the number 2 spot with a 269. He's looking to better a 261 to take over the top spot from Mr. Jim Hammond in the April's Dream machine. See if they can't get this car to hook up and bite here on this dirt clay mix here in Welton, Arizona. Coverage this weekend brought to you guys by Racing in the Dirt. Located in Cleveland, Wisconsin. They've got everything you need to get your sand, dirt, or mud build ready to go. Needs to be facing off. Nick, who we saw earlier, a wild run. If you guys have not seen that, go check it out. We got it on all our socials. Bouncing off the wall at the top end of the racetrack, a wild ride, and was able to save it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why we have parachutes. I firmly believe that if he had not pulled the chute on that car, it would have gone over. So congrats to Nick. I know he's probably going to play it a little more conservatively on the driving job there. We don't want a repeat of that Q3 effort. Needs to be back up here in the Blue Bayou altered. Nick is hopping out. Single run for Joshua Miner. That heard something like it didn't want to shift there for Joshua Miner, so he is not going to improve his time. Let's go see if we can't catch a word with Nick Schultz to figure out what happened here. Might have been an oil pressure issue causing him to shut it off, or maybe he heard something in the car that he was not happy with. Oil pressure?
No, it just don't sound right.
Doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I hear clinking. I know I'm not running it. I'll go
take it apart.
Pull the can and check it.
Yeah, make sure there's no bits and pieces from that last run.
It's got good oil pressure, but it doesn't sound.
Yeah.
Not hitting it. It feels very chattering.
Yeah, and we've already had bad luck with this machine in the past, so safe than sorry, because you got 2 classes to run tomorrow.
It feels real chattery. I'm not running it like that. We'll go pull the can and check it.
All right, so they're going to go and fix the Blue Bayou altered up tonight. Who sent you that video?
Some guy across the track, not across, but across our pit.
One of the fans, or
yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, if you are that fan that sent us that video, thank you very much, because man, that is. Well, yeah. Hey, I definitely want to say, you pulling the chute on that, save this car.
Oh, 100%.
So.
First thing I can think of is getting on
All right, so they're going to go and pull him off the track. We'll get the right lane cleaned up here for the next pair of top alcohol. We might go straight into top lane. All right, we got the Small Block Mafia, Eric Hickey. We're calling this car Gremlin now? Is that the case? Is that a Steven Fangmeyer special for the name?
Well, I used to call it Gremlins because we always got gremlins on it, but we got it figured out now.
So it's not quite as Gremlin.
Yeah.
It's like a Mogwai. Like, it don't get it wet.
I think we're gonna go with Hemi Killer.
Hemi Killer. Ooh, I like that.
That should stir the pot a little bit.
Yeah. All right, and Hickey Racing, one of our covered sponsors, they are looking to sell some t-shirts, slinging merch here at Dome Valley Raceway, so stop by their pit. You got short sleeves, long sleeves, hoodies, all in black and white t-shirts. So, got you covered. All the sizes available. You can hit up Eric on Facebook or Instagram, and he'll get you sorted out so you guys can rep your Hickey Racing shirt at the next event. Don't see any other alcohol cars so far in the lanes, so we may be just running the 3 here. Gonna talk over here to the Pruitts because I think we had them swapped. Did they have you guys swapped for all the other qualifying? Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'll go fix
They
it.
got the right numbers.
Numbers, just wrong names.
The names are wrong.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, Pruitt ran the 96. I ran the 96.
Got it. Okay. Well, we'll swap everything on what we've already posted. So that 96.
He told them last night, but they didn't change it.
Yeah. All good. Well, we got a pair of 96 there with Pruitt running a 96.6 and Eric Brown running a 96.6. But Eric Brown getting the better mile an hour on there for the tiebreaker. So I was going to put Pruitt in the number 3 position, I think. I don't know. You guys tell me. I just posted it. Vicky Hall bumps down to, it'll either be the number 3 or 4 position there with a 97.5. She ran off the trailer. So she's going to look at squeeze out a little bit more. And who knows, she might have that 95.0 from Mr. Paul Graham to take that number 1 spot. Vicky here in the Twisted Farmer's Daughter, known for going 95.0. Especially in the last session. I feel like that's your forte.
That's what I'm trying for.
So we'll see if she can go here. She's got to get that small block up there, battling all these guys with their big blocks and stuff.
Right?
So, and then we're looking to see Damon Hall, her husband, get this thing to behave here. Cranky is definitely cranky right now. We'll talk to him. Well, she's living up to her name. Cranky is definitely being cranky this weekend.
Yes, it is.
Wild wheel stand there. Actually, I didn't quite get the wheelie on it, but when you came down, it fully came off the ground. Like there was air underneath all 4 tires.
That was mind of its own.
Yep.
To leave the line, there's no point stealing. The wheels are up.
So what adjustments have you done here for the 4th session to try to get it a little bit more under
We're
control?
just trying to slow it down. It's harder to slow it down than it is to speed it up.
Hey, that's a good problem to have, though.
Yeah. My car, we're just trying to get a straight pass so I can find out where it's at.
You do a wheelie bar adjustment, tire pressure, take some clutch out. What do you do?
I'm just trying to get a straight pass. I don't know where I'm at until I get a straight pass.
Gotcha.
We made adjustments from, I think it was the second qualifying, we got a straight pass.
Yep.
So, if we get another straight one, we should be pretty close.
So you're just looking for a good spot on the track. Make sure there's no hard spot, no hole, anything like that. And then we'll figure out the tune from there.
One more good straight pass, good qualifying.
Then we'll see where it is for Sunday. All right. Damon Hall looking for that straight pass here. We got to go make fun of Paul Graham over here for a little bit.
Yeah, number 1 qualifier.
There he is. I'm like, that's not Paul. I don't know. Not sure. So I think you're bad at the guessing game.
Well, old Bill put a fresh set of spark plugs in the car.
Oh,
And
so we're
didn't tell
blaming
me.
on Bill now.
Yeah, no, it.
That you didn't have that into your calculations here.
That's right.
All right. Okay.
So,
there we go.
We were running on the washout plugs. No particular reason. I just put one new plug in it to read it, and he put the other 7 in it, and that's all we did, and that's what changed it.
There you go.
Crazy, huh?
Crazy spark plug adjustment on there. Brand new plugs,
Yeah.
and that's worth a tenth there.
Yeah. Well, you know the story. There's a million ways to lose a race, and there's only one way to win it.
Yep.
You just keep trying, keep working at it, till you get it. But
Well-
yeah, I was happy with that pass.
Oh, definitely. 95.1. 1,000 from perfect is pretty hard to beat. I mean, still have a tiny hole there for
Very
somebody to
tiny,
sneak by, but
1,000,
that's
yeah.
1,000ths of a second. I know there's definitely, everybody's going to be trying, but it's very hard to hit that perfect number. And we're getting the temperature dropping now. Air is a little bit better, so I think a lot of people are going to be going too quick.
Maybe, yeah. Probably break out. But
So, being that you've got that 95.1, are you trying to go 95.0, or are you trying
no,
to just
I
go
really
and
run a 95.1 just to show that wasn't a fluke. You know,
Gotcha.
It wasn't a fluke, of course not. But you know how consistent that car is.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen that thing run.
I think
3 times
there
in a
was
row.
3 times in a row back in the mid to late 2000s at San Jacinto.
Mhm.
So we know it's capable. So we'll just put another 95 tune in it.
Yep.
And let her
Didn't
eat.
change anything. We're just going to leave it alone and just shoot for consistency.
Yeah.
But if it runs faster, we understand why, because the air is here.
Sure.
You know, so I don't know if they laid some more water down. I was biggest concern with the track was dry.
It's definitely heavier now. They did put some water down earlier, and now I think the moisture is coming up from the ground. So,
Sure.
you know,
Yeah. So
I don't think it's overly saturated, but it's definitely wetter than it was earlier. So,
yeah, we're talking thousands here.
yeah.
You know, wasn't a blink of an eye, 400,000, right? So I don't know if everybody knows that, but that's what they set the tree up on. You know that, right?
Oh, really? No.
Yeah. Your typical eye blinks at 400,000 of a second. So that's what they did for the timing lights.
Gotcha.
It's a blink,
There we go.
400,000. We're 1,000 off.
Super quick. All right. Well, good luck, Paul. All right, we're putting up Crucial. Team Texas. Or excuse me, that's Eric Hickey. For Eric Hickey. 114.71 miles an hour. There we go.
384. I was looking at the sky. Yeah, but he set the front end down. It might have been a 270.
That made me excited. Well, we didn't run yet. That made me excited.
88.4. All right, we got Mike Brock, driver of the Purple Unicorn Top Limiter Dragster. Mike, you struggled yesterday going too quick, and we turned it down a little bit, 310.
Yeah, it's horrible. I gotta find a halfway medium there, and hopefully I found it.
All right.
The competition is so fierce here. It's just who's the best tuner.
Yeah, definitely.
To come down to, and hopefully I got a tune for this round.
All right, trying to get that 95.0.
It's gonna be a 95.0.
There you go. We're running a 294.0 at 104 mile an hour, 292.4 for Pruitt Schultz at 108. Too quick for both competitors. So that cool air playing into the tuning game here. So we're gonna see these top eliminator racers struggle with the better air, going too quick here for the fourth and final session. They are trying to hit that perfect 295.0. This Paul Graham has said as the only option to go #1 qualifier. Well, one of two options. You could have someone go 295.1 with a better mile an hour, which we saw happen with Pruitt Schultz and Eric Brown. They're going to clean up the track here. It is a necessary evil here in the sport of sand drags. Getting pretty humid here as well, so we've got cooler air, more moisture in the track, air temperature is down, but it does feel like the humidity is up a little bit. Horsepower demands cool, dry air, so we're getting half of that equation here in Welton, Arizona. See Mr. Jimmy DePass out using his super secret special stick. He's taking a look at the hard and soft spots. So we see the tractor and the implements that they use. No matter how you skin it, there is going to be some inconsistency across the track. All right, while we're waiting for the track to finish, let's thank our coverage sponsors this weekend, Racing in the Dirt. Hit them up at racingthedirt.com. They got everything from rear wheels, chain drive kits, hub adapters, up to full chassis builds for your sand, dirt, and mud drag applications. 40 years experience doing all of that. Winning championships is what they do. You guys can take a look at the schedule for 2026 for Silverback Offroad Speedway, located in Mears, Michigan, where they have a premier sand drag facility, as well as hill climbs and short course racing. And Silverback Offroad Rentals, if you're already there in Mears, Michigan. The Silver Lake Sand Dunes, just outside the track. And right before the entrance to that is Silverback Offroad Rentals, where you can go and drop your daily off and get a nice ATV, side-by-side, or Jeep. Go have a little family excursion in the dunes. Local here to Arizona is Southwest Sanitation Services, servicing Yuma County. These guys have everything from work site porta-johns up to luxury ones for corporate events and everything in between. So hit them up, Southwest Sanitation Services LLC. And of course, want to thank Hickey Racing. Saw him go out there and run, nice 288.4 in the Gremlin Hemi Killer, or whatever we're calling it, small block dragster with top alcohol. And he's gonna have to bring up the altered again for top eliminator. Got a fair amount of the field left here in top eliminator, vying for that #1 spot from this Paul Brand. There we go. Right, hold on now. Mike Brock in the Purple Unicorn near lane. Bar lane, Paul Graham. And 299 with a 4 for Mike Brock. That is going to better his best qualifying time. Not sure where that's going to put him on the ladder. I think it's going to move him up a couple spots, though, which is going to be good for him going into Sunday eliminations. Once again, with that, #1 is going to get the bottom qualifier and so on and so forth. With our closest matchup being the two in the middle. Is your car done though?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks not good. What's that?
Push the head gasket out.
That's Bill Walling. What's that? Yeah. It's out here with the sand or Budweiser car here in the sand and did not get a video of this pass earlier, but yeah, it was not pretty. I got it. All right, here in the fire up, the next pair top limiter here, Dome Valley Raceway, Welton, Arizona, for the Arizona Sand Drag Championship. Top limiter qualifying, session number 4, setting the ladder for Sunday eliminations. Cody Hoffman in the smooth suck-up, turbocharged 4-banger combination. He's right alongside Damon Hall in the cranky machine, and we were just talking to you about it being a wild machine and living up to its namesake here. .7 for Cody, 3:09.3, slowing down a little too much, and we're not going to get a good pass there again for Cranky. As it goes wheels up, charge it towards me actually.
That's going to improve their standings at
all. So they're both going to stay the same for their qualifying positions. No change there. We saw you out there with your super high-tech device.
Yeah, my high-tech device was a golf club with the end cut off of it.
Just out there testing the track, figuring out where the hard and soft spots are.
There were spots that will go down a foot, and there's spots that go down 4 inches. This track is clay. It gets packed up really hard.
Yep.
And it's always been the first pass I make in the weekend, no problem. And as it gets longer, it starts getting sketchier and sketchier.
And it's just more passes from the tractors, right where those tires are compacting it down.
The tractors weigh so much that it gets in there, so it really needs to be ripped.
Quite more, yeah.
Right now we're getting grooves in. And
Yeah.
The rippers are, 18 inches apart, 2 foot apart, and it needs to be ripped for a while.
Yeah.
At least get the start line to come back. Once we get out 60 foot, there's not a problem, but it's that first 60 foot.
Sure. That's where it's digging, and then after that, you're up on top,
Yeah.
and then it's all, fun and games.
Yeah, once you're there, I mean, it's just hitting shift points and keeping the front end to just nurse it around, and you get that thing to stay in between the cones. Really looking forward to airs coming around. If we can get in a position where I got my brother-in-law out there with the sticker, maybe we can get in there. I don't care if it's both hard.
As long as it's even, right?
Yeah, as long as it's even, because I can't have the soft spot in it.
Yeah.
I dug down, probably there was 8 inches on one side and 4 inches on the other, and it immediately sent me towards the guardrail.
Yeah,
And,
we don't want that.
So, no, that car's a little ill handling as it is, so without doing anything really stupid. So yeah, we're gonna try to get it. Because I mean, we want to put on a show, not a freak show. Because Bobby will stay in it too, and then it'll be all over. What's that?
Oh man.
I don't have a.
He only signs foreheads though.
Yeah. I need one of those people that put right there on you. You can have me permanently attached to your body. That would just be beautiful.
Yeah, you go back to tattoos.
We'd have to do it on our ass.
So always tricky with these high horsepower machines out here. As Jimmy was saying, no matter what you do, there's going to be hard soft spots on the track, and he's really wanting them to use this to really break up more of those often. He's using the implement that's on there right now. It doesn't always go down and rip that because you've got these tines in between there, and they have a decent amount of space between them. And with the compaction from the tires, it makes it a little tough. So we got Eric Brown, 296 with a 6. The better mile an hour over Pruitt Scholes, breaking that tie for qualifying position, but he is looking to go 295.0 and dethrone Mr. Paul Graham.
You be good, Julio.
And we'll see if Mr. Yabba Dabba Doo himself, Terry Crawford, can go and do that. He has been known to go 95.0 a time or two. He gets out there and starts pedaling with his feet just to give him a little bit of extra ET there with the Flintstone mobile. So we see Fred Flintstone on the side. Yabba Dabba Doo Racing. Lone big block Chevy 1471. Pruitt going a little too quick there, but we're gonna use that tune up and some data for Dad at least.
It's the same tune-up. I guess the air is a little better.
Yeah. Are you guys changing it?
Same tune-up from the 96.
From the 96. So that's all the difference it was. Just the air drop down here and temperature's down, the air is better.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the air, but that's the only thing.
It feels a little sticky still. Like there's probably some humidity here, but like it's way cooler than it was earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And I feel like the track's got a little bit more bite in it. It was a little bit dry in session 3.
Yeah.
Session 4, we got that moisture coming up. And they put some water down earlier, and I think that stayed in the track a little bit better.
Yeah, like I said, we sped it up to when we ran the 94, and then we went back again and went deeper into the again. So the only thing with that too is the air being better.
Yeah. So from your pass, are you making anything changes to Dad's car for the final session?
He was a little bit slow earlier,
So you're looking maybe leaving it the same where he was. That'll bring him up to the 295. All right. Well, good luck. Team Texas in the house here. Trying to beat up on some of these more West Coast guys. Of course, we got a wide variety here. The first 3 in top eliminator. So we've got Nevada, Utah, and Texas up in the staging lanes.
Don't mention a pep rock. Ready?
I'm not ready, Esteban. Esteban, I'm not ready. All right, here we go. Q4 top eliminator. 294.9 for Eric Brown. 1 thou off of perfect. 302 at 104 for Terry Crawford. 394.9. 794.9 or 948? 94.9. 1 thou off of perfect. He's gonna be kicking himself.
Yeah.
It's just like if I just feathered it out just a tiny bit, burped it at the end. Half a cone.
No, we've been trying to get to 295. This is a new setup for us completely. And so the first ran on Wednesday night, we practiced, and it was 337, and he was kicking himself in the behind. We figured out his timing, switched all that up. We've been making tiny adjustments to get him to this point, and he ran stuff.
Just a tiny touch too quick. But you know what? That's a good tune-up for tomorrow morning because right now air's a lot better. It's going to be a little bit hotter when they run for round number 1, so I might just leave it right there.
Cross your fingers for us, Caleb. Cross your fingers. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, he was
A great job there.
That thing was front end up all the way down the track.
For Eric Brown. One of the more of a newcomer here to Top of the Mirror. Still fresh in this category. All right, come up here. Wade Atkins in the Warpaint Dragster. Wade Scholes, Team Texas. Mr. Keith Ahart helping him out here. Rocking a 2000 the Millennium with ASDA t-shirt there with a little throwback. It's pretty cool. We gotta take a look at this t-shirt here, Keith. We gotta look at this t-shirt here you got on. 2000 ASDA throwback here. Very cool. Love to see it. Wade Scholes going to be the far lane, near lane. Wade Addington in the Warpaint. Wade having an issue there with staging the vehicle. Pruitt going out there, or Wade going out there, Wade Schultz, that is, way too quick. 287.1 at 108 mile an hour. Well, the air definitely came around. Let's go talk to Pruitt here. Well, that air definitely came around for that tune.
Yeah.
87.
The cars are real fast. Apparently it's good air now, so it's using all that fuel. Anyway.
Well, no, you know what not to do when it gets cool tomorrow. All right, good luck, Pruitt. I'm gonna go get a pit bike here. Tired of walking around everywhere, folks. We're gonna have the number 24 in the ATV Gambler tonight. Sport Car 1 goes to Joey Weaver over Alyssa Atkins, who just got engaged, folks. So if you know Alyssa, give her a little shout out. Engaged to be married. Proposed right underneath the tower, which is pretty cool. Sports 2 went to Clayton Teeter, getting the job done over, drawing a blank on who he won over. Sport 1 ETV, Tyler Hanrahan took the win over me, and Sport 2, I took the win over Marcus Rydell. Points championships getting finished up there. Husband and wife duo coming up next here in Top Eliminator. Frisky and whiskey business. Kylie is styling with the light cubes on the front here. So does having a little bit extra light give you an advantage over your competition? They can't see the track. You're like, I got that covered. That's very cool. We love to see it. This is basically a dune car, folks. Got the I-beam front suspension. No suspension in the rear, but you know what? You don't need suspension in the rear. You got those tires to do the job for you. Oh man, Keith's got on even more of a throwback. The USA United Sand Association 1992 Middle Eliminator Champion. Is that your 750 bike on there?
Same one.
Same one that he's got out this weekend. Super cool throwback there to the USA days back in Glen Helen Raceway. I did a little bit better in Sport 1. I had a chance for the championship, and I blew it sleeping at the line. So, but they like sent us out and then paused us, and then they sent Kenzie out for a test pass, and then our dial-in's wrong, and I was just a million thoughts going through my head, screwed up, you know. But took the Sport 2 win, so there we go. We're gonna go and try to win some Gambler tonight. And we're gonna try to see some Triple Threat Motorsports buggies go 295.0 and 295.0. Gotta love the new gold flake on everything here. Ooh, fancy, fancy.
Just trying to look good, man.
Trying to look
Best
good.
People in the world surrounding me. I got Justin Arias with CP Carrillo helping me out with this car. I got Graham Crackers, RW5, CMFO Racing, a slew of other amazing people. Jimmy the Pass, and my folks, my family, my best friends out here. Dude, I'm just so grateful to be part of this community and we're able to duke it out with these people.
Amen to that, man. And then all we need is a 295.0.
We're gonna pull that off.
All right, let's do it. We gotta, just knock Pops down a little. His head's getting a little big this weekend, I
I
think.
told him, never disrespect the elephant.
There we go. Got that Hemi power here in the whiskey business machine. But we don't have Hemi power in our air compressor. It's taken a little while. We need this thing to be Hemi powered. Can we get like a little 125 motor or something to swap out the air compressor motor?
That'd be pretty aggressive, little pipe on it.
I think we need to.
I like that.
You know what they say, if you ain't mixing gas, you ain't spanking ass. All right, we should be getting going here pretty soon. Getting Tristan's tire pressure all sorted out here. So we take a look at the track.
I'm gonna keep doing it until I can't do it anymore. Do you need soda? Water?
Can you open it? Yeah, one hand.
Take that off. I have a feeling. Well, you know, I already got a race bike.
Coverage this weekend brought to you guys by Racing in the Dirt. Hit them at racinginthedirt.com, on Facebook, or give them a call. I think it's area code 920-693-2000, if I've got that correctly from my podcast times. I always need to look back at it, so if I apologize to Scott and Shane if I got the number wrong there, but you guys can go visit them, racinginthedirt.com. Chain drive, four-wheel kits, hub adapters, cut tires, paddle tires, real brand wheels available. And they'll do absolute turnkey chassis, race cars ready to go for you. Combined 40 years experience in the sand, dirt, and mud. Hit them up at racinginthedirt.com. And go and put one of those new chassis to practice out at the Silverback Offroad Speedway located in Mears, Michigan. They'll have their 2026 schedule up soon. So you gotta check them out. Silverback Offroad.com, as offroadspeedway.com, or on Facebook. While you're there, you might as well visit the Silver Lake Sand Dunes and get yourself a rental from Silverback Off-Road Rentals. Silverbackoffroad.com, place to check out rates and stuff. They're going to be opening the dunes back up there with Silver Lake April 1st of 2026. So we're close to the season now, but you guys can plan your vacation. Want to thank Southwest Sanitation Services, located here in Yuma, servicing all of Yuma County. Whether you need stuff from worksite porta-johns up to luxury ones for corporate events, they got you covered. Hit them up, Southwest Sanitation Services. And hit up Hickey Racing for new merch. You don't want to have your top winner and top alcohol. Machines, 307 with a 1 or 4 for Tristan Graham, 3060 for Kylie Graham, 104 for the mile an hour for her, 105 for Tristan. So not quite getting the ET that they want, but making some nice laps there. They're gonna go and clean up the track here. We got some more cars in the lanes. Pro Mod Unlimited. We got these two cars competing in both classes. Mr. Jimmy DePass in the Fuelish American. Bobby Cottrell in the Flower Power Chris Minor Racing Jeep. We got Jeff over here with the sticker. This is a highly tuned technical piece of equipment. Takes a service professional to operate.
You have to be trained 72 hours.
72 hours just to operate this thing correctly.
Hopefully involves beer.
See if we got a trash can over here. Over here and talk to one of our coverage sponsors, Mr. Eric Hickey. Now, Eric, do you think you had the wheels down before the end of the track on that pass? Oh, man. Here we go. We're getting a little inside baseball here. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Maybe a bit more. Is this your first time watching it?
Yeah.
Dang, so we came right here at the right time. 88.4. Oh. Using up quite a bit of the track there.
It's in it down right
And
there,
it looks like, yep, it
It
bounced a little
bounced
bit,
it,
but
yeah.
I think it clicked it with the front tires there.
Yeah, I think I got out of it just a little bit before finishing.
Yeah.
It gets dark and it's
It does, and well, you're bouncing there, trying to make sure that kept it straight for the shutdown, and you did use probably 360 foot of the track there, driving it towards the center line.
I'm telling you, there's a damn 70 in the car.
If you just can get it straight.
If it was last night's path with we were here, I mean, it was that path where it just carried the front wheels, but it was going straight the whole time. And unfortunately, like just didn't drop. It was 6 seconds on the trans brake.
Ah, okay.
But I think the qualifying order didn't change from 2 to 3, did it? I don't think much.
I don't think it changed at all, no.
So I think we got Minder, Josh. He broke.
Oh, was that? I was not sure what happened.
He doesn't know if they're gonna get it fixed.
What was it? Tranny?
Rear end.
Ooh, rear end. Okay. I heard it rev up. I'm like, that's either rear end or tranny. So.
So in theory, if he is broke, that'll get us in the next round. We just need Bobby to lose first round, and we can clinch the points
For top alcohol.
for top alcohol.
Which would be pretty cool with small block.
Pretty cool, the small block, and you know, last race we just jumped in the class. There's no one really here. I like to play games and mess with everyone's points, so that's why we did it. We were having a hard time slowing the car down to run the top eliminator. So wild of me, I'm kinda
Well,
shooting for a gold.
speaking of top eliminator here, we popped the burst panel.
Well, yeah, we popped the burst panel. I'm not even touching the car. I don't even know why I did that. The car's super fat. I don't know why.
Are we gonna run it tomorrow?
No.
No. Okay, so we're parking it.
Parking it. There's something going on with my transmission right now. My transmission guy's here, Nav Singer. Best transmission in the world except for when it's mine. Yeah, we're just parking it. No need to try to tear everything apart like I did last night.
Yeah. Well, and you just came back from Avenal 2 weeks ago where you guys spent an entire Saturday chasing electrical problems in that car. So we're going to park it, we're going to go through it again over the winter.
We're coming back out with the car. It did really good in Avenal, other than the issues, but it did do good in Avenal. Out here, we've only made one pass, but that's all right. We're shaking the bugs down. We're going to come back next season,
There you go.
and we're going to come back strong.
Cool.
Yep. So,
We're going
hey,
purchase
all those t-shirts right
purchase some Hickey Racing t-shirts here. We got them in the camp, but bam, there's the altered on there. Dragster's on there too. They got black, they've got white, long sleeve hoodies.
I gotta go through them. I didn't order a lot. I do actually have kid sizes.
He's got kid sizes, folks.
3T to kids extra large.
Okay, 3T
I
to
gotta go
kids
through
cell.
those and get my kids out their stuff. Are you going to bed, baby? I love you.
Is Nick running again? Or is he?
He said he's going through the bearings and stuff. We'll see what he finds. If it's all good, then we might try to make just like a pass tonight to see
Okay.
if it shifts. We'll see it all back tomorrow.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Blue by you. Pulling double duty alcohol and Pro Mod Unlimited for them. All right, we should be going here for Pro Mod Unlimited. Give me the pass. Bobby Cottrell. 260 with a 6 for Jimmy DePaz, 124 miles an hour. 273 with a 6, 122 miles an hour for Bobby Cottrell in the Flower Power. So Jimmy DePaz just barely missing that 259, that elusive 50 pass out of this Fuelish American Jeep. But beautiful passes from both competitors there, getting down the track, straight arrow. There we go. That's 72 hours beer-powered training for the sticker. Perfect pass there. Perfect pass there, Jeff. 260 with 6. Just barely off that elusive 259, but we're getting closer.
Yep, getting closer. That's all that matters. Keeping it straight, keeping it together.
Absolutely. All right. All right, we got a little test pass here from Miss Kenzie Rex in her new Blonde Bandit. All right, folks, we're gonna go and cut the feed here. We're gonna get into our car and ATV Gambler Saturday editions here, Dome Valley Raceway here for the Arizona Sand Direct Championship. Coverage brought to you guys by Racing in the Dirt, Silverback Offroad Speedway, Silverback Offroad Rentals, Southwest Sanitation, and Hickey Racing. We're gonna go in here, big fields for these all open run bracket classes. We'll see you guys soon with more racing action here from Dome Valley.